Hi everyone, it's Rosella again with part 2 of my wide laces video. This will be the final part on these wide laces. I'm just giving you a very quick overview. There's actually a pile right there, just a few. I couldn't fit them all on the table. So let's get started. So this time what I've decided to do is, unless I tell you otherwise, all prices are $1 per yard, okay? Because most of them will be $1 per yard. Okay, so first of all, we have up here at the top of my table, and I'm going to try and zoom in actually. Use a little bit more of my zooming rather than moving the laces around. So I have this very pretty white lace here. Obviously nylon. Everything I think that I have here is nylon. A couple could be a blend, but probably not. So it is 2.5 inches wide, and I have many yards of this. It's not super wide, obviously, at 2.5 inches, but I just have way more than I could ever use, and I am asking just 75 cents a yard. That is number 20. I restarted my numbers with 2s because this is my second video. I thought that made sense. Okay, let's move on to this one here, and I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit here. I love this color, and I love two-tone laces. This is a super sweet flat lace, scalloped edge, peach and cream, I think, not white. It is about 3.5 inches wide. I have 8 yards available, and this is one of the $1 per yard laces. My next one is very odd. This is, oh, that one, by the way, was number 21. I'm not very good about saying the numbers. Number 22, and it's odd only because the color. It's a very strange color. It's sort of orangey, but sort of mustardy, and because of the color, I'm only asking 50 cents per yard for this 3-inch wide lace, okay? That's just folded there. It's not damaged or anything. So number 22, 50 cents per yard, and I have 8+ yards of this available. I'm going to move the camera. Number 23 is a pale yellow lace. I have 2 pale yellow laces, and I'm going to move that over a bit so you can see a bit more of it, and hold tight. I'm going to zoom in a bit as well. Not out, in. In would be good. Okay, so this is number 23, and you're not able to see it terribly well, so I will lift it up. Flat lace. Quite fairly stiff, this one. That's what it looks like. There's a better view of the color for you. So this is number 23, and I have about 10 yards of that available. That is $1 per yard. That one. Number 24 is also a very pretty pale yellow shade, and the pattern is different, and this is a little bit softer, this lace. Looks like that, which I think is awfully sweet. Kind of like framed flowers there, aren't they? So number 24, yellow, 3.5 inches wide. I have 8 yards available, $1 per yard. Number 25 is this amazing shade, actually, and I hope this is coming through okay. It is a very bright green. On my viewfinder it is looking, oh wait, let me turn my light on. Maybe that's why I haven't got the color picking up real well. It's looking like a yellow green through my viewfinder. Hopefully it won't on the video, because it's not. It is a minty neon, almost neon green. It is that a similar pattern to the yellow one I showed you a couple minutes ago. Well, less than that. This is number 25. It is 4 inches wide, and I am only asking 75 cents a yard for this, again because the color I know makes it less popular. Okay, number 26, and I'm going to just have to hold the camera for a while here. Like I said, I love two-tone laces. This one is gorgeous. Love it. One of my favorites that I have on the table right now. Very pretty pattern. Navy blue and white. And it's about 3 3/4 inches wide. I have 7 yards available. $1 per yard. Okay, moving on Number 27. This is number 27. It's a very pretty shade of medium blue. This is what it looks like. Again, pretty stiff, this lace. It is about 4 inches wide. I have about 6 yards available. $1 per yard. Number 28 is one of my favorites, and it's because of, well, a couple things. One is that this is just a little nicer quality. It's a little softer. It is very wide. It is 5 inches wide, and I love this color. I'm calling it Cocoa. It is that warm brown. Ladies, this just works so well on vintage projects. It really does. I often put warm brown in with my pinks. They go so well together. So this is number 28. Oh, and sorry, I should say, ladies and gentlemen, I found out that something like 4% of my views were from men, so I've got to be more careful. And of course, John. Hi, John, if you're watching. Okay, so number 28, Cocoa color, 5 inches wide, 9 yards available, $1.50 for this one, as it is a little bit more special than some of the others. Then we have this, which is gray, sort of a, I don't know, slate gray, I guess. Sorry about that. That's what it looks like. I think this is really pretty. I'm not a huge gray fan, but I do really like this. It's number 29, 3 3/4 inches wide, 2 yards only available, $1 per yard. I'm now going to pause the video briefly and pull my other few out onto the table. Okay, I'm restarting with number 30, which is not actually the one I have the camera on there. Sorry about that. This is number 30 up here. It is a true red, I would say. That's what it looks like on the bolt there. It is, I didn't measure. I think it's about 3 inches wide, 3.5 inches wide. I have 11 yards available of this one, and this is one of my $1 per yard laces. And there you go. That's that frame one again, same as the other one I showed you. Next is this beautiful, now this is more of a dark red lace. Whoops. And I don't think it's coming out terribly well, but it does have shading in it. I think you can just about see it if you look in the flower in the center there. There you go. You see how there's a darker and a lighter tone there. This lace is number 31, 5.5 inches wide. I have 8+ yards available, and I am asking $1.50 for this one. It is again a little bit softer, a little bit nicer quality, and has that beautiful shading to it. Number 32 is my first of two gorgeous colored, like a wine or a, I don't know what to call it. I think wine is the best term for it. It's kind of purple. I think what you're seeing there is pretty true color. So number 32, 3 1/4 inches wide. I have about 4 yards available, and that's $1 per yard. And both of these last ones that I'm going to show you are also just $1 per yard. Okay. So this is number 33, another wine colored lace, exactly the same color as the previous one, 4 inches wide. I have about 3 yards. Okay. And then this one, which is a, I would say it's a navy blue. It is scalloped both sides, but differently on both sides. I think that's rather pretty, actually. So, number 34, navy, 4.5 inches wide. I have about 10 yards available, $1 per yard. So, thanks for watching. As always, just contact me with any requests that you have. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.